Well, good morning, good evening. I done messed it up, didn't I? It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are, hey, thanks for tuning in to the Cali Truck Stop Theater. This is your boy Charlie Murphy, and just coming in with a new video. And so this one is kind of a continuation of a couple other videos, plus a segue into the next video that I plan on making. And so why don't I just get right into it. So if you remember in some of my previous videos where I told you that I'm thinking about leaving the Starbucks the Starbucks account, well, it's official that I'm leaving the Starbucks account, and I'm going to pursue training. So I'm at the I stopped in at the terminal over the weekend in preparation for the class for trainers, and that's starting for me tomorrow morning. That's the Train the Trainer course for Werner, so I can become a trainer. So now I'm gonna just give a brief reason why I'm no longer going to be doing the Starbucks. And before I get into that, I just wanted to say that that these are my opinions about how I feel about certain things, or whatever. So I'm not discouraging anybody nor encouraging anybody to do whatever whatever I say on my channel. So it's just basically for informational purposes and entertainment purposes. So just because I have a certain experience with something doesn't mean that you doesn't mean that you would take what I say as gold. These are just my experiences, and like I said, it may or may not help you in your decisions to whatever you do. But I want to, whatever I tell you, I want to tell you out of honesty, of according to how I see. I don't intend to mislead anybody about anything, but I just want to have a good time with y'all and share things with you. But anyways, with that being said, the reason why that I'm leaving the Starbucks account is, well, for two main things. There are a bunch of little reasons, but the two main things is that one is that I'm not making I'm not getting enough miles for it to be worth my while. I got onto the account with the hopes of making more money on the account, even though it's a little less. I'd say about 500 miles or so less than what I was supposed to be getting on the 48 states account that I was on doing solo driving. But I ended up leaving the solo 48 states account because I felt that I wasn't getting the miles and the pay that I wanted or needed, and so I left that for hopefully a better turn, of a better change of events. And so I got on the Starbucks account thinking that, okay, well, it would yield a little bit, it would pretty much, I was thinking it would give me a raise based upon the account details that I looked at. It would yield less miles, but it was supposed to be yielding better pay. So I decided to take it in hopes of actually, increasing my pay. But with the 48 state solo account that I was on, it seemed that I wasn't making the money that I needed, because my miles was getting shorted. So so now with the Starbucks account, it seemed like um, like I wasn't making even enough from that. It seems like that sometimes I wasn't getting the amount of miles that was advertised, and there again, it was, really making it hard financially for me. And I'm like, man, I'm going backwards. I can't do this. So that's my reasoning um, for moving on from the Starbucks account. I'm looking for something that's going to give me the miles that I that I want, because the one thing that I don't like is that I don't like having to sit around and either wait for loads, waiting to pick up loads, or waiting to drop off loads. And I was finding that was happening far too often with the solo accounts that I've been on. I was looking into doing teaming, but teaming wasn't really working out for me. Just trying to find a partner. Um, you know, I would try and call up people, and either they just wouldn't be a good fit. Well, the first time that I tried doing teaming was about this time last year, but it didn't go through because um, you know either we just weren't a good fit, or I would get connected with somebody who we would agree to to become teammates, but then before we actually go get together to become teams, um, they drop out. They you know they would drop off with wanting to be teams. So I'd be left by myself again. Also, you also have people that okay, so I get a list of people to call, and I call them up, and neither nobody's answering their phones, nobody's returning the calls when I leave a message. Just all kinds of different stuff. And so this time around, I figured, well, I'll give it another try. And I'm finding that it's just the same thing that happens, just has happened again. So, so hey, teaming is just not going to be the thing. Plus, as I'm looking at the training aspect of it, it appears that doing a training is going to yield is going to be better financially for me over training, and I might just get into the details of that later on. But for the most part, I'm just here. Well, I don't think I mentioned that I'm here in a hotel, but in case you haven't noticed, I'm here in a hotel. I'm here because my truck's in the shop. I wanted to get my truck, fixed up and ready to go for when I start taking on students, so that we're not having any mechanical issues, and just want to make sure that it's everything's good to go. So, um, anyways, I'm going to start the Train the Trainer course tomorrow, and I'll fill you in on my experiences with that. Um, if any of you want to be a trainer, uh, I'll give you the 411 according to what I know about it, and hopefully I can you'll be along with my journey and seeing what I'm doing as a trainer. So that's it for right now, and I'll tune in the next time I do a video, and I'll let you know what's going on from here. So uh, you know I pray that everybody that's watching my video and listening to my voice is blessed, and their prayers are answered. Well, you're blessed all the time anyways, but anyways, um, I'm hoping that that the thing that's on your mind right now, your prayer that's on your mind right now is answered right now. And uh, you know, just keep in mind and believe that good things are coming to you. Good things will happen to you if they aren't already happening to you right now. Be happy that you are alive, because that is part of your blessing, that you're alive, and that you're not on your way out of here. And so I'll talk to you later. Bye.